Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Joel Embiid.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
And now Washington's starting group. Miles Turner out there with Sabonis. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Avdia. And it's Neto in at the point. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Up top, Simmons. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Beal finds Turner. Back to Beal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Harris. Here's Neto. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to Beal. Sabonis trying to get open. And again, Bradley Beal. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And then for Washington, Hachimura is checked in for Avdia. And Alonzo Trier's subbed in for Raul Neto. And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Trier passes to Sabonis. Turner with it. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Milton. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. the glass on the layup.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here is Hachimura. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Harris against Hachimura. Here's Portis over Sabonis. That one a little long. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Beal with it, picked up by Harris. And the shot goes in. Beal's got 6.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. Yep, it counts. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Outside, Beal. From outside the arc, a shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Simmons is out there with Portis. And there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward. And yes, it's good. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off an unbelievably high scoring game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, but first for Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Portis. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Green in for Korkmaz. Then for the Wizards, Jones checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto subbed in for Alonzo Trier. Neto finds Beal. Lock at 6. Over Harris. And another miss by Washington.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Neto, the pass to Bryant. He kicks it to Beal. Bryant against Harris. That one good for 2. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Green passes to Harris. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Wizards trail by 8. Neto, the pass to Jones. Now Bryant, guarded by Harris. Bryant dishes to Beal. Looking to get it going, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I think this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley Beal. Keep pushing the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good. Beal.
We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Hill. The pass to Harris. Over Sabonis. And again, Tobias Harris. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I know we all got to get in there and rebound.
Can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They were firmly in control in the second quarter, and their lead stands at 8 here at halftime. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
Well, it's a nice, patient offense they're running tonight. They're not forcing shots. They're waiting for the good ones. And as efficient as they've been, no wonder they're in front.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, they wouldn't have been in as big a hole if they rebounded. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. They've got Domantas Sabonis. He's out there with Turner. Avdia out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Neto in at the point. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the layup falls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Sabonis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Milton fires the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Milton's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Turner. Thomas Bryant comes in for Sabonis. Hachimura, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Trier in for Beal. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Gafford. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, Simmons with it. For 3, Harris goes back up. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Neto. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The teardrop falls in. Neto's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Harris. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From past the arc. kept alive.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Wizards trail by 16. Neto surveying the floor. The tray. Good on the triple. Neto's got his third basket of the night right there. From 10 feet out, that's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hill is out there with Maxey. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Wizards trail by 17. Neto, the pass to Beal. Back to Neto for the three. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Now Portis. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 10 points for Beal.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Harris outside. Launches it. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 15. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Sabonis comes in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Avdia in for Derek Jones. Avdia kicks to Sabonis. Avdia gets the bucket.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Wizards trail by 13. The drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Green, no luck. The Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The lead now in single digits. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
On the wing, Green. From the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Green against Beal. Over Green. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Beal. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A second chance effort. They shoot again. Sabonis. Outside for Beal. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
To the paint, here's Harris. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Beal can't get it to go. And here's Embiid. Kicks to Harris from about 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.